Today, I am able to implement everything we discussed in the last call regarding my API. Uh, by yesterday, EOD, what I am able to accomplish, I am able to fetch all the projects in a given range of dates from start to end, like only in this format. But uh, today, I am able to handle both the cases, whether we provide this range in start and end date in this format of dates, and also able to handle another type of input which is in this format, which is in international standard format to provide date and time. I'm able to handle both of the things, and also able to handle if the user provides the start date in this manner and end date in this format, then they also able to handle both the cases, and also verified that like implemented if conditions, like it is mandatory that start date cannot be greater than end date and start date cannot be greater than today's date as well. Also able to handle this functionality. And let's quickly jump onto my code. Here we can see my API is running, and what I have done, I have just made an function parse input so that I can check if the date received to us is in the format of date and time, or it's simply a date. If it is date and time, we will see if there is T in our string, which we received here in our models. So we got that start and end here, and now I am checking if our string start and end have any T. If there is T, because we know this is the format in which we will get date plus time, there will be T in between date and time. So that's how I'm checking it. If there is T in our string, then return date time from ISO format and S. So that's how I am tackling this. And then if it is not, then I'm returning simply. And after that, what I have done, I am trying to parse in and calling this function here and trying to parse uh, start start in here, and end of the day is making true and false according to the like scenario. And then I am following the same code yesterday which I am using after that. And now we will quickly jump onto the postman to check if my API is working or not for all the cases which I have discussed here. So firstly, we will try to fetch by a range of dates where the time is present. So I'm going to send this request here, and we can see that I am able to grab all the projects starting from 3rd of May with this date to the date of 1st at this time. So we will quickly go down, and we can see that we have a project on 1st of May 2025 at this time. And to verify if time is working fine, I will just update that 8:30 to 8:57 starting time. And if our logic is working, then we will not be able to find this project with, uh, let us see a creation time. So it is 8:54. So I have added 57, and if I am right, then we will not be able to see this project, which is created by Sagrika CSIT, and project name is Jira Link. And let me hit the send button again to get our updated result. So if now we can see this project is created after 8:57, and now the last project is created by Vishal with project name new UAT test case 16. So we can see that by updating this time, now we are able to fetch projects after this time, and now not able to find that project which is created on 8:54 on 1st of May. Now let me just remove this time so we can check if what will happen if we enter a date in this format and 05. And you can see here that for the only date format I am using slash and this I am using hyphen. So this is because uh, I am doing this to be equipping this route with multiple functionalities. So our API can differentiate between the two things which we are performing using a single route. So that's the reason I am using different formats. So now I'm going to hit the send button and we can see that it's working fine, and now we'll be able to fetch all the projects starting from 12 a.m. 12:01 a.m. of 1st of May when the 1st of May starts. So now we can see that last project is created on 1st of May at 3:14. So now we are able to fetch all the projects, and now we will also be able to find that project which we tried to test on last time. And here it is. We can see this is the same project. I think no user is same. This project is not same. So let me find that project to verify. Okay, maybe it's not required, but because we can see that we able to fetch all the projects created on 1st of May to 3rd of May, where ending time is 7:45. So this project must be uh, nearby project. So it last project is created on 2nd of May. So we will not be able to verify if this date is working. But the logic is same for start and end. So this will also work. So let us now try if the only date syntax is working here or not. So I will now choose a different date, 4 of 5 and 2025. So now if I hit the enter button, so we can see I am able to fetch all the projects, and the first project will be on 4th of May because this is the end date, and we are sorting in decreasing order. And after that, what I can test, I can check if the start date is greater than today's date. Today is 7th and now I'm using 8th. So let me send. Start date must be before current date and time. And now let's bring this date in the given in the appropriate date condition, and where the start date is greater than end date, and let me hit the send button. So now we get the error that end date must be after start date, or I can add before here. That will be more correct. Okay, so that I just need to change this string, and that's all. Our API is working fine. We can see here. So okay, now after that, what I am able to cover today. Let me go to my notepad. After that, I am able to. I started following this Hugging Face course shared by Deepak sir. So I am able to get some insight what is natural language processing. So natural language processing is a field of computer science which basically covers how computers can understand like human language and generate some human language, and it's cover a wide range of tasks like understanding the sentiment of the sentence, identifying speech, and finding name entities like entity can be any person or a name of a place or name of a temple, anything, and translating text between languages and everything related to the human language which machine can do is comes under NLP. And what is LLM? So LLM is basically a recent breakout, and it's a subset of natural language processing. So basically LLM is a we can say is a AI model which is trained over a massive amount of data to generate human-like language and to understand human language. So it is basically a subset of natural language processing, uh, and we can say it's a way of implementing NLP. So it's important to note that LLMs are still NLP models, NLP is a bigger field or a language technology, and LLMs are powerful subset of NLP. We can think it of as an example. NLP is the whole toolbox of language techniques, and LLM are the giants multi-purpose tool in that box. So basically, LLM is a small part of NLP. Okay, so key points we need to note here. NLP is about processing and understanding language, sentiment analysis, translation, etc. LLMs are very large neural networks model trained on huge text corpus. They can perform many language tasks with little or no specific training because they are already trained over a massive amount of data from a data warehouse. LLMs have revolutionized natural language processing by making it easier to tackle many tasks within one model instead of building separate models for each task. So this much I am able to grab from the tutorials and a little bit more, but I'm going to discuss it tomorrow because it's a completely a different topic of transformers, and even I'm not able to complete it. Just uh, like got a little insight what a transformer is in natural language processing and LLM thing. So that's all what I'm able to learn today and perform some API changes. Thank you so much.